Hello, this is Daily75 Games. Welcome back to another video of Project 1999 EverQuest. I am playing as Terex. This is a Crusader test number 3 I'm working on. And apparently a greater skeleton, or is it greater scale bone, lesser ice bone, and I think even a char bone, which is too much for me to handle. If I see one of those, I need to run. See, lesser ice bone is even. This one is anyway. I actually died, lost my level. I'm back at 17 now, but I lost my level, and just gonna. I think there might be one around the corner. I don't know. That ice bone up there. I have buffs. I could possibly take it, but yeah, it's a little scary. I switched up weapons. I have a Mithril two-handed sword. Bought it for 700 plat. Sold my Sword of Skyfire. Going by the DPS raw numbers, Sword of Skyfire works out to about 4.5 per second. The Mithril Sword is closer to 7. And Mithril two-handed sword, it's 21 damage, 40 delay, so it's 4 seconds. And haste has a 31% haste. That's just always in effect as far as I know. I could be wrong about that, but it didn't say that there's any level that it starts out at. But regardless, I don't like that guy over there. Let's pull these greenies. Regardless, even without the haste effect working, it still does way more damage. And I know I'm lacking a shield, which is just 10 AC, but with 10 magic resistance. But I was able to bash with that. Oh, what's going on down here? There's like a, I don't mind Blade, he's like a 18 warrior, but there is, here it is, son of a, my harm touch is not, I already used it up. So let's see what we can do here. Let's reduce the strength, let's dot it up. Things are going so far good. I did notice my pet can actually take out, on its own, it was taking out some of these green skeletons, and it's just like a level 8 necro pet. I'm very surprised. Resisted. Ouch. Yeah, I'm experiencing some pretty bad back pain at the moment. I actually have an injured spine. I've had that injury for about 3 years, or 4 years. And yeah, it's kind of given me a bit of a life change. I used to actually be in construction, but can't do that anymore. So it's paining the heck out of me. Exercise is brutally painful at times. So, yeah, kind of cringing. My face is cringing. Not sure what I did to aggravate it, but just ouch, just sitting here in my chair is giving me waves of pain. And, yeah, I did the drug thing for like 3 years, 3.5 years. It's not good for you to take all that medication for that long. I'm probably going to have this injured for the rest of my life. Unfortunately. But we beat that bloody even Charbone. I'm surprised. Not all my skills are maxed out. I just got parry at level 17 and I'm working that up. Two-hand slash, 89. Now it can go up to 90. So that's almost maxed out as well. Bind Wound. So one thing I don't like what they've done with Bind Wound is that it caps for a Shadow Knight at skill 100. And how it works out is every 4 points of skill that you have, you're able to heal up 1 hit point. So, sorry, that's what, 25 hit points, and you have to live with that to level 50. Level 50, it automatically goes up to 200. I wish it just would scale all the way up as you go, but unfortunately it doesn't. And being able to life drain isn't the same thing, especially when you get in your 40s anymore. It doesn't really help. It only goes so far. I mean, I never actually got to 49. I wish I did in classic EverQuest, because at 49 there's like a 300 hit point life drain. So I think you have to quest for that. But there's other vendor drops that are coming out with Velius, and I guess Blade wants to group with me. Sure. I'm just glowing skull hunting. Hinting. Hunting. Sorry. Yeah, Velius gives... There's like 2 or 3 new life drain spells. They're more efficient than that 300 one. And he invited me already. It's a bit of pain without heals. So he was Berserk. What weapons does he have? He has the Green Jade Broadsword. It's what... and it looks like he has a Smoldering Brand. And he's banded. He hasn't seen 100% hit points in days. He's a warrior. He'd have a little bit easier time than me. I'm not sure, though, because I have my spells and Harm Touch and a pet. I think that more than makes up for the warrior's higher skill. Oh, these guys will fall so quickly. I can't give any buffs, unfortunately. Pet, come on. I wish that there was a thing whenever you go into combat, your pet helps you. But, yeah. The commands are pretty limited. And there is... There's something around the corner. It's a greater skeleton. Okay. Come on, into the room. Yeah, life drain, I think, makes up for it somewhat. There's something on my pet. It's a charbone. Great. Well, my pet's living for... It'll last. Oh, hopefully. Okay, blades on it. I'm gonna have to dot that charbone up. I always have fear if I want to do that. Okay, pull into the room. Back, pet. Get out of there. Come on. Yeah, I have combat music turned off. I should turn that on just so I know when I'm in combat. Because when I'm doing video, I don't always pay 100% attention to. It's not that easy. Blade's living. And this charbone's going down. It's even charbone. I saw a red one when I lost my level. I guess it was probably yellow. Still downstairs. Now, if anyone's seen my... It's not this one. It's lesser charbone. Okay. Well, it wasn't there. Glowing skull. I think it's red. It's gonna be temporary. Sure. Shadow Knights can transfer a little bit of health. I think it's level 22 spell. When I'm 50%. Oh, he's bandaging himself. It just looks like he's standing. He's bandaging himself, though. Yeah, I had really bad luck. I wasn't thinking when I started playing yesterday morning. I went and I leveled up out in, I just want to say the beach. The Crocodile Beach, out in Oasis. But, so I got a bind in Freeport. Funny enough, I was still bound out in the Field of Bone when I died out in Oasis, and I had to come... No, I was in Eastern Commonlands, and I was selling a bunch of things. Actually, made a few hundred plat. I forgot about 500 plat in the bank. I don't know how. I guess it was that... Oh, he wants me to pull it. Let's see. He wants the lesser ice bone. That's fine. Oh, it's yellow. Can't see the target. Now I can see it. It's coming anyway. Damn it. So yeah, I was in the middle of a trade with somebody, and I died when I was... What was I doing? Oh, I had 2 ghouls I was fighting. They're both blue. There's that little undead area. I need to... Somebody's hitting me. It's the scale bones attacking me. Yeah, and I died. I had to make my way back. Fortunately, I found a port really quickly. fully dotted up. And then when I came back here at level 17 and trained and put all my money in the bank, and there's now something on my... Is this greater scale bone? It's just a greenie here. And I went out to here to do this quest, and I forgot to get a bind in Cabalist, so I was bound in what's this? That skeleton's gonna come back. Somebody went in there. I better help him out. I don't want him to die. Hey, where is this guy going? Yeah, I lost my level. It was a little bit embarrassing, but I was too busy that day to come back. I had to do a whole bunch of other work, so... Yeah, we make a good team. Greater scale bone. So let's see. No skull. I'll take these things though. I don't care what he loots. I just want the. Damn. Okay. Forage. Sit. But yeah, I made it up. I mean, it was just a bubble, or I wanted to say bubble, a blue and a half into 16. That's easy. Not bad. It drops from a charbone, lesser ice bone, and greater scale bone. See, this game, it can be very frustrating because you can lose. You can lose experience easily by dying. You could, and then you're on a corpse run into dangerous areas. But you know, really, what the game is about is time. If you have time to lose. Oh, he has one. Yeah, that's it. He has it. Snow trade. It's temporary. When you log out, it disappears. But anyways, I'll get one, I'm sure. There's a lot of mobs around here that could potentially drop it. Yeah, I found this out in the Field of Bone. It was from... He's pulling my new pants. It's it dropped another yellow. Dropped from a queen beetle or something like that, and I guess it's... Yeah. Come on. How the heck did it target me? I think I hit assist. Lesser charbone. No. I don't want to loot everything. He can have it. He can loot everything else. No worries. Yeah, this is where I went for, was it the Shaman Skull quest? Yeah, I had to get the it was like 8 or 10 Crusader skulls or something crazy. And we did it in like 4 hours. Some people, if you go and look on the old forums, like on Zam, some people were doing it for days, like weeks. I think somebody said that, I didn't mean to loot that. Somebody was doing it for weeks, and they still hadn't gotten all the skulls. There should be a bunch of guys in here, unless they've been killed. There was like a level 54. She's still here, I hope not. Yeah, 53 Reaver. She's just going around killing all the skeletons. I don't know what the hell's with that. I know there's some bone chip quests out there. Maybe she's trying to get bone chips to get in good with Cab. Need to get strength off this guy. Just got it in time. So I'm gonna have to try to get aggro from Blade because he's not healing too easily. He's a warrior. We have no healers. So the best way to do that, I find, is Clinging Darkness. Yeah, to taunt. I'll soak up some of the damage since I have an easier time to heal than he does. But there's a few classes, like I said before, it's Monk, I believe it's Warrior, and it's definitely Rogue. They can get up to, was it 220 or 230 or 240 in bandaging, which means that they can bandage to their health. Their hit points are at 70%, which would just be fantastic. I wish that Shadow Knights could do the same thing, because don't need this shit, but I'm just clearing the spawn, so maybe we can snag some graders. Yeah, I still have to figure out the UI. I'm just sticking with this for the moment. I mean, it's not in the way. I don't think I'll be able to play Tekken without fixing the UI. And I need to make a video of him pretty soon. It's Thursday. Greater Skeleton. Snabbit's Strength. Oops. When I hit 2, it's assisting, so it's turning it back on myself. It's not on this greater scale bone? No, I'll take the bone chips though. So yeah, I sold like 10 stacks of bone chips and 11 stacks of silk. There's another ice bone here. And I've made about 250 plat with all that, so I was kind of surprised. I don't want my pet to die. This is a yellow. It's going back to my pet. It's Clinging Darkness. If I can get it. There. There, now it'll be bugging me. Thank God for the buffs. I don't know if I'd be standing up to this otherwise. Okay, now we need to drain it as much as possible. Probably should siphon strength. Drain it till my mana's done. No problem. I did it to save my pet. Okay, see about these stupid... Oh, oh. Yes! There's the glowing skull. Yeah. So that's easy as that. It goes... It disappears when you log. Oh, a charbone. Definitely should get aggro on this guy. I got it. Well, I'll just life spike it. I know what aggro's. Life spike doesn't really seem to aggro. If it does, then I'm in trouble. Yeah, should be okay. Can I get one more? How much does it cost for life spike? 18. Oh, too late. Okay, so let's bind wound. I can stick around for a while. Yeah, it's not bad. Holy crap, I almost have a full bar already. Just have to get my health up, sit down and med. There we go. Yeah, so you would think, I mean, that with the Shadow Knight you probably are before you get 200 plus in bind wound, but health-wise, like I just remembered, like I'd kill some blue and then I'd have to be sitting for 10 minutes to rest up, and as soon as the blue mob starts running away, if it does, unlike undead, then you just life drain the crap out of it as it's running to try to get as much health back as possible, but you're usually sitting around 50, maybe 60%, and then you have to med for mana. Where are we? Nine, almost 10 monk looking for a group. I've seen Buttshire. He's not leveling too fast, actually. I remember Buttshire out when I was like level, was it 8? 7, 8? Out in the Field of Bone in the newbie area. And I think the mob started like level 12 here. The lowest ones. Oh. Yeah, I'll have to get that skull again if the game crashes. Wow. Hopefully this is... Uh-oh. It's crashing. You can see. Damn it. Well, when it drops again, it's possible I can capture it. Okay, we're coming back. We came back. Just at a big lag spike. It's possible that if you log back in fast enough, I think there's a 15 minutes. Could be wrong. That temporary items will stay within that period. Nothing's happening. Seeing some undead around me. Usually, if you're what's going on? I'm not even an attack. But usually, if you're disconnected, this 100% goes down to nothing. Bad lag. I don't know if you'll see that. Alright, I'm sure the scale bone is quite dead. Maybe we could sit down. Can't even sit. This is awesome. Might give me the screen that says you've been disconnected, so yeah, I'll start the video back up when things settle, because it's a little bit nuts. See you in a... So we're out of Kurn's now. Didn't really recover from that. It was a crash. It wasn't really a crash. I was getting disconnected. I just couldn't connect back to the server for some reason. So when I logged back in, I actually had my guy run outside. When I logged back in, he wasn't dead, but he was outside of Kurn's, just right outside where I had moved him when I didn't think anything would happen because basically I'm disconnected. But apparently I was still connected. In some ways, just I wasn't seeing what was being updated around me. and I had like 6% hit points when I logged back in. I was standing outside of Kurn's. So, and Blade went off to trade, so that duoing fun was over now. And so I wanted to show the pants I got. It's nothing special, it's just carrion beetle leggings. I just got it. Just no idea that Scarab Queen would drop it, but I guess it's kind of a rare drop. 7 AC, 5 agility, 5 versus disease and poison. It actually works out when you put it on. Banded leggings are 8 AC, but with the agility bonus, turns out to have 1 more AC on me than banded was. So I just gave away my banded leggings and I'm wearing these nice leather ones. You have a weapon from my pet. Come on. So I still have the glowing skull. Let's go hand it into Lord Corzin. Inside Cablis. See, I've noticed that, yeah, it's difficult to take on evens now. I guess I just kind of got lucky. I'm not really much more than banded with a few magical items. There's nothing that special. I got Jagged Band when I was out in Eastern Common Lands as well to fill in the last magic slot, so I have a lot of silver and copper on me to sell that, or bank it. So Lord Corzin, so I have to go to the bank anyways, and we'll be right back, and I'll show you me handing in and getting the next weapon for Shadow Knight, Iksar Shadow Knight. I accept the calling. As if you had a choice. Seek out the Tower of Kurn and find the Skull of Torture. You should be able to easily recognize the skull as it glows with the power of Khazak Thule. Return it to me with your Squire's Kukri, and I shall reward you with the Knight's Kukri. Go at once. Glowing skull. Okay, so we have the Knight's Kukri now. That's hardly any experience for that. Not even a full blue bar. One hand slash, 24 delay, 6 damage, 3 intelligence. So it's, I think it's the first magic one that you get. So he says, excellent work, you are no squire, you are now a knight of the Crusaders. Your next step shall be zealot, and every zealot wields a magical kukri. What's my, so it's just aimably. I'm better off with the warriors, which are the guards. They look at me kindly. Warmly is the best I've ever seen it. Apparently there's one above that, that's what people have been telling me, but I've never seen anybody above warmly. So, I don't know what the next one is. Oh, the giant out in, yeah, there's a special giant that you have to go attack out in, Forest Giant, out in Warsliks Woods. There's a knight that it's keeping prisoner somewhere. So, being that I'm 17 and the giant is 20 and other giants are upwards of 27 around it, I think I'm going to wait till I'm about level 22. So it's going to be a little while before this video gets completed. In the meantime, I'm going to work on Tikans. I got to get Tikan video out. So I'd like to put out one video a week. So Tarek's going to be put to rest for a while, and I shall come back with the last half of this video and put them together. So see you in a bit with Tikat when Terex is higher and he's out there fighting the forest giants. Alright, this is at least a week later. I'm level 22 now. It was a bit of a pain to level him up as fast as I could. Pulling some marathons, I think one day I pulled in like 14 hours just to level him up. So now Crusaders Test 4 is what we're on, and this is a bit more involved. It's a 4 to 5 stage quest. 5 stages if the Iksar Knight is not up. Now, you can run up and talk to him, but I don't really need to say all these things because if you have the items, you just hand them into him at the end. You don't really need to go through the conversation part. The conversation part, from your guildmaster all the way to the Iksar Knight, is a little bit involved. So, if he is not there, it means he is in the pocket of a giant in the forest giant. Sorry, in the forest giant fort. So you'd have to go rescue him. Now, 4 items you need. 3 of them are scrolls. 2 of them drop off of forest giant saplings. 1 of them is a scroll in a bottle you have to go pick up. I think it's in the water. I have the exact location. The 4th item is a shovel. Now, nothing in the entire zone drops a shovel, unless it's not listed on the wiki. And I don't remember that part of the quest, honest to God, because I've done this probably back in late 2000, early 2001, and now it's 2014. So I don't remember having to get a shovel or how I did it, but it's part of the quest. Let's see, is this a sapling? It's not a sapling, but it's a greenwood, and he's blue. Wow. So I have my new spells at 22. My pet seems to be a lot more powerful. I really like it. Some of the spells, like Engulfing Darkness, does 11 damage per tick, and Vampiric Embrace is a buff you put on yourself, and it can proc 33 hit points return on you from your target. So we need saplings, and that's greenwood. So this might be a bit of an involved quest. Let's see what's out here. There's another greenwood. Evergreens will probably be way out of my league. That one went right through up here. Okay, so the round building is where you have to go, and another greenwood is even. Liberate the knight right here. If he's not up. If he's up, he won't be. I guess the spawn won't come. I don't know how long he stays up for. Where is that green one? It's right here. Well, damn. He might be tough. He might be tough. We'll try him. I've got Harm Touch up. Let's hopefully no other giants will come. I will Engulfing Darkness him, which takes a lot of mana, actually. We'll slow him. We'll drag him over here. I don't think any giants come on this side. So I know he won't drop the scroll. I just want to test myself. I don't know. Finding saplings is... Obviously, I'm not going to be able to just have... film the entire thing, because it could take half a day. But I do notice I do a lot more damage since I hit 20. Around level 18 to 19, I was slowing down. I was... They just proc that one time. Slowing down with the damage, I was kind of worried about that. But then the damage cap came off, and suddenly I was doing 15 more damage per swing. And that's also at 20 is when you get double attack. So I noticed that, like, 22, I mean, I am taking quite a bit of damage, but I'm fighting a giant for the first time. Give me a few levels and I'll be a beast against them, stunning me. Yeah, so I did notice, like, I was out Lake Ill Omen for the last 2 levels, about. Level and a half. And it's good experience. I mean, I really like, I'm able to see the XP coming with this mod per kill. I'm gonna have to drain this guy. One thing I don't like about this class is that when you hit 22, you don't get a new life tap other than the one that the buff you put on yourself to proc. So I'm life tapping for 11 each. It's kind of pathetic, and that has to last me all the way to 30. It's not a complaint. I mean, I'm not complaining about the game. I'm just saying I wish that was a little bit. I wish that they gave you an upgrade for that level. I thought that I'd be getting a 33 life tab, but I don't. 33 life tab would have been awesome. It'd be 3 times the amount I'm currently using. But the proc goes off maybe once, twice if you're lucky per mob you attack, and none at all if you're unlucky. I think it maybe went off 3 times once, but yeah, it went off once there. You saw it. So that's a giant. I beat it. He's probably was level 20, 21. Didn't have to use Harm Touch or anything. I don't really have any other gear than what I believe I showed for the last video when I did all that trading. I mean, I have Turtleshell Helm is plus 3 strength, 5 AC. This carved ivory mask, I believe I already showed this. It's what's listed for what you should have as a Shadow Knight up to Plains and Kunark. So it's 4 agility, 10 hit points, 2 AC. Nothing special. I have a Bury Night Hide Choker, +2 intelligence, 2 agility, around my neck. Yeah, Moonstone Ring, +3 strength, 30 mana. And Jagged Band, +3 strength, 5 AC. Bury Night Hide Cloak, 2 strength, 2 agility. As long as it has a little bit of bonus, I'm happy. I'm using the Purity Belt, 2 strength, 2 stamina. Carrion Beetle Leggings, I know I've already shown this. 7 AC, 5 agility, and 5 versus disease and poison. And it's actually better AC than, with the agility bonus, than Banded. So, and then I just have Banded Boots. Of course, I have the ever-famous Bloodstained Mantle, 3 strengths, 6 AC, and 10 versus magic. And this Mithril two-handed sword can last quite a while. I would say up to level 40, maybe 40, you should start to look for a different weapon. But all the way up from level 1 to 40, it's a great weapon. You will find it a little bit weak unless you have a lot of strength. Late teens, sometimes I was having difficulty soloing blues at that time, just because the damage cap was really hindering it. So, yeah, and just 2+3 strength earrings. So I think that everything else is banded. Banded gauntlets, banded sleeves. I want the, I'm going to have to get Sarkis to go and do a run in the Goblin Fort here in Warsliks Woods. And to get me the Iksar scale gloves, which are 3 strength, 3 dex. 10 AC, I think. Not bad item. Might have another stat bonus on it. Okay, so, let a giant Goblin Thief. That's odd. What is my lock? So I'm quite far away from where the scroll in the bottle is, because it's plus 4,200, plus 4,200, basically. So yeah, I'll look to see if I can't find a sapling. This might take a while, simply because it's difficult. Some of the giants, they're going to be even yellow or red, probably a good half at least, maybe 3/4 inside. I think that some lower level ones are outside. Sure. But I'm just basically giant bait right now. They'll just stomp on me. What's this? There's a sapling and a green wood. I think, oh, the green wood is yellow and the sapling is blue. Let's see if they'll separate. I mean, if the sapling drops a scroll right away, or one of they're separating now. I'll be very lucky. Yeah, I cannot drain strength anymore. I'm used to doing that. So I'll put on Vampiric Embrace. Oh, see, proc right away. Lucky. Excuse me. I'm not sick. I have this terrible cough that just will not leave me alone. It's just bizarre. It's been like this for about a week. I don't know what it is. And no, it's not when I get on the microphone, though it's probably going to make it worse as I'm talking. Yeah, this one went down easily. It's just draining what we can. Ooh, another giant is close by. What is he? It's that same one. I know a few of them do wander outside around here. So what I like to do is try to get my hit points up to about 70, 80, and then just probably don't have to keep attacking them now, or draining now. Oh, look at this. Misgrab Gate. So one of them already. Now we need, okay, the Miscribe Gate is one, we need the Miscribe Life Tap. So, and those both drop off saplings. So maybe we'll get lucky. Here comes that evergreen. Oh, that's an evergreen, that's different. It should be red, it should be solid red. Oh no, it's the same one. I guess I was thinking Greenwood. Where's my pet? I don't see my pet around. It says taunting. Oh, come on, pet. It's fighting a green bandit. It's killing it, actually. I'll just let it have fun. I'll sit down here. That sapling hardly took anything out of me. What's this? I scrounged up some carrots. And, yeah. Gekken is his name. So he's my new pet. I was noticing at level 21 in Lakeville Omen that my level 8 pet, he would have been my spell level 15, but he's actually a Necro 8 pet. He was hardly doing anything, hardly contributing to the damage when I was fighting mobs. But this 12 Necropet was helping, and he started kicking as well. So stop ducking. Let's see, it's ahead. It's probably the same guy. A little bit paranoid. I've killed thousands of these giants since I came back to Project 99, and I know what they're like, and they can be really nasty. One day I'll come through here with Terex 30, around level 30, and just massacre them all. Nice to be able to do that as a melee character instead of having to wait for your dots to burn them down. So yeah, I was saying in I left a comment on Super Bits and Bob video about his Shadow Knight. His Ogre Shadow Knight at level 10 had more hit points than my Iksar Shadow Knight here at Terex than he had at level 18. But the funny thing is, like, I believe that our intelligence is the same, like 85, because he put 20, all his points into intelligence. I put mine, I think 15 into strength to get me 95 strength, and then 5 into stamina, was it? Because the stamina was 80, or sorry, 75, so I put some into that. Just Greenwoods. I don't really remember fighting too many saplings, so somebody is here, because I took the one on the left. And can I kill this Greenwood? It's blue. It's a very good possibility just to get into the fort. Where's my pet? Yeah, don't attack when there's another one there. But yeah, so I think that leaves me at a big disadvantage compared to, say, an ogre, other than my regen, because the stats that really matter is strength, stamina, and intelligence. So I don't know. I mean, what do I have over him now? Not that much. I probably have more dex and agility. Wisdom, which doesn't do me any good, is 80. I didn't put any points in that. I'm sure I have more wisdom than an ogre. Unless you beef that up. Oops. Okay. I like to forge. Gives me food. Now, let's pull this guy. And get into the fort. I like having snare. This is not as good as a ranger or druid snare, of course, but because it does damage, it's harder to stick. Attack it. Probably should give Gekken a weapon. I might be here for a while. I don't know if I have any weapons, and when I do get them, I don't have any extra weapons. They're usually like balanced ones that sell for a couple plat, and I don't like to waste those on just giving them to a pet. Yeah, I like the damage I saw. One time I double attacked, I did 96 damage. I was very happy with that. In total, between the two. Just with one hit. Yeah, so I'm doing not bad. Sarkis could never go toe-to-toe with one for very long. Even when they were green, they're still ripping him apart. I mean, his melee's absolutely atrocious. He's a shaman. So I can take off the attack. Okay. It's gonna take all my mana, basically. Get me up to 70, and then I'm good. There we go. Okay, take him down. The pet off. I never like having the pet attack when he's almost dead, because I believe if the pet gets the last hit and he gets some of the experience. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I'm just a little... there might be saplings wandering around the whole zone. I don't know. I know there are giants. There's a few of them on the way to down there. Sometimes you just run across giants. It's evergreen. Oh, Greenwood is blue. I just don't have the mana, though. Excuse me. So I'm going to poke my head in there and go left. There might be a sapling in that round building. I'm not sure. There's not too many people killing them, because I haven't seen... Usually, quite often you'll go to the giant fort, especially at peak time for the server, and there'll just be every giant that's up is taken, so there's giant bodies everywhere. And actually, that could actually help me too, because I could just look for the dead saplings and loot the scrolls off them. Well, is this giant gonna go or what? So what I'll have to do for the shovel, I already have this planned out. I'm going to log on to Sarkis. He's not leaving. Whoa, 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 is evergreen right there. Come on, pet, come on. I knew that would happen. I think you get like 5 seconds, maybe 3 seconds before they gain awareness and attack everything around you, so you have a few seconds. Otherwise, he would have just immediately attacked me. So now that kind of leaves me screwed. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do to get the shovel. I'm gonna bring in Sarkis because there's a mob in Timorous Deep that drops it. It's level 30. Sarkis is 37 still. I haven't been playing him for like a month, other than to help out Terex and transfer items. And I just have to go into Timorous Deep and kill him. It's uncommon drop to get the shovel, and I'll have to show that as part of the video because it's part of getting the Crusader tests 4 done. So it's going to be a bit involved, probably more involved than I want it to be, especially for level 20 quests. So I'll be right back. I'll keep playing until I can find another sapling and get the other scroll. Alright, miscribed life tap. I killed one more. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. And I've noticed, since I'm 22, there's a level 20 paladin up here soloing. He'd have to be uber twinked. I don't know what weapons, I don't know paladins. He's got a big staff. I'm fairly certain that he's just uber twinked. This just shouldn't be possible, because I think the giants start out at level 20 here. This is red. He's just pulling stuff that's blue to me, but still, that's a little brave of the guy. If you have the ability to twink yourself, that's fantastic. But a lot of people don't. Come on, pet. I've already lost my pet to giant attack. Come on, you're too slow. I don't have so on. Oh wait, I do. Sorry, yeah. A druid gave me drive-by buffing. Yeah, he's slow. Okay, so let's go find that scroll in the bottle. Well, actually, the part that Terex has to do is pretty easy. The shovel part, I think, is most difficult. But if I'm lucky, I'll be able to get it right away with Sarkis. So, location, let's go find this. I think it's kind of by Delner, actually. Oh, some giants up ahead. Yeah, Greenwoods. One's red, one's yellow, so no thanks. Yeah, for some reason, I just love Warsliks Woods. You got the giants, you got the brutes, there's Iksars, like manslayers and stuff like that to kill. There's the goblins. Don't particularly like down there. I don't think I ever liked it. I think it's a little easier to stomach going through there as a Shadow Knight. I think 30 plus, like especially maybe closer to 40. It's a brutal place inside. I think the Cly, you know, I haven't even seen them since the year 2001 because I never went down that pit. I just saw all the implanted slaves. But the Cly are a lot easier to deal with, I think. So a lot of them are casters as well. If you get up to them when you have a shield, you can bash some of their spells away. Bash them from casting their spells, I mean, not bash their spells away. And, let's see, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, this is going to be near down there. I think down there's like plus 4,000, plus 3,000, or plus 3,500. Be close to it. And I know I have to go through down there for some things for Shadow Knight, be it his armor, his dread scale, which is a cool name for armor. And it's all black too. It just looks awesome. I don't know about the headpiece. I don't like that bird-like look for the headpiece. It looks a little silly. I have to remember that I'm not Sarkis running around everywhere. Everything's green. There's a blue and there's a yellow, and I hate fighting shaman. Jeez. I fought a blue shaman in Lake Vale Omen, and that bloody thing blinded me 3 times, dotted me up. I killed it, but I had like 20% health left. Battle Master, a bunch of goblins around here. I think we're in the eastern, or spirit color. Location. We're on the way. Need to get the left number going up higher. Just have to worry about my stupid pet because I have so and he doesn't. Or it doesn't, I don't know what sex it is. This looks good, just keep going this way. You can't just run blindly through the woods, though. I mean, like, there's goblins, and especially if you're not over 30. Once you hit over 30, you should be able to deal with anything unless you're really hurt. There's one... Oh, yeah, red spirit collar. That's nasty. Yeah, I think shaman are about the worst things that you can fight in the game, personally. I suppose a nuker would be if you're not prepared to fight the nuker. And my pet... You know what? I'm going to get rid of the pet. Go away. That's just too dangerous. I don't want giants and shaman on me. Yeah, it didn't say it's taunting anything. Soothsayer could take them down. He's just blue, but it costs me just about everything I have. And there's no guarantee. I think I have died to blue shaman before. It's a little easier with a if you have a pet, like say a necromancer, you just stick the pet on him. Okay, we're not going to Delner. Let's see, 4,200 by 4,200. Yeah, I'm going this way. Got the left number going up too high now. To get the right number up. Left number just a little bit up. Yeah, so there are mobs all throughout the woods. It won't matter too much though once I hit 30 because I get Feigned Death. It's an absolutely awesome spell. Some more water. I mean that ups the Shadow Knight survivability by ample amount. So very close to it. Get that left number up slightly. Now we need it to go way up. I mean I don't think it's in the water. Or is it? I think I said the guy put it in the river. Maybe it's in the water. Use my Iksar swimming ability. Okay, well this is... I'm hitting the zone line here. Is it out in the water? I thought it would be in a river. Well, wherever it is, the left number, we need that to go up by like 400. So maybe this way. The right number is going to be too low by the time we get there, so... Yeah. At least I have the exact number, 4235 by 4220. Okay, maybe I need to, this is Downer right here. The brutes would eat me alive. They're level, what, 25? So, oh. I thought it was in a river. Left number is just going down way too low. Yeah, this is lock. Navigating by lock at its finest. The right number go down a bit. Left number needs to go way up. Way up. And it seems to be taking me out into the water. So I'm going to look out here. Yeah, this is about right. Don't see any bags. Oh, there's something right there. So I think he said he dropped it in the river, and it would probably be out in the sea. So here it is. It's not something people would typically find if they weren't looking for it. And what is it called? It's called Scroll in a Bottle. So now, I have everything that I need. Let's get the other scroll. Scroll in a bottle. And Miscribe's Gate and Miscribe Life Tap. So let's get out of here. Whoa. I didn't think the Warsliks Wood had that. Warsliks Woods had that much of an ocean attached to it. It's got a little strip of it along where Delner is. So there's a giant red one. So we're gonna have to make a run back to where. I don't know where to go. Maybe I should just park them by the Forest Giant Fort, because that's a hop and a skip away from Cabilis. Skip and a jump, whatever you want it, however you call it. This probably sounds like that came from jolly old England a few hundred years ago. That saying, hop, skip, and jump away. I don't know. So I'll go to the Forest Giant Fort and then plant them there. Because if the knight, well, it won't matter, because I actually need to go back to Cab, because if the knight's not up, I'll see him. If he's not up, I'm gonna have to go back to the fort. So we'll be back as Sarkis, and we're going to have to hunt down some gnome. Level 30 gnome. If you like seeing gnomes get killed, you're in for a treat. Unless he's, like, an uber powerful... Yeah, please don't be, like, a necromancer gnome with, like, a level 30 pet. That would be a little bit tough. So we'll be right back. So now we're back with Sarkis. And I'm on the island in Timoris or Timorous Deep, whichever. It's all the same to me. Wow. That was 48 damage just from dropping down there. Holy, okay. Okay, so there's a bit of a danger. Excuse me, this gnome is not alone. He's got this guy. The gnome's sitting. This guy is red to me, and he's KOS. And he wanders. He doesn't just stay there. It's a good thing he wanders, but you have to watch where he wanders, because he actually comes... does he come in this building? But he actually will go around here. For the most part, he'll actually go by the chessboard over there. That is a giant chessboard way over there. So I have to wait for him to go. Apparently this guy is neutral faction. I want to keep an eye on this guy. I will sick my pet on him and gate out if it comes to it. If I get attacked by that red dude. Alec Farsight. Oh no. What is this? A red rap? There's raptors on the island. I have to abort. Damn it. At least I lived and I don't lose my level. I'm only 4% into 37. That's crazy. A whole bunch of raptors. I was sitting here for like half an hour. Went to get my lunch and went to the washroom and was talking with my wife, and then I come down here ready to kill the guy, and then there's at least 3 raptors. I don't know what to do with that because I'm all the way out in Wraith Mountains, but it's a good spot to be for leveling because I want to attack Cynthia again. So, oh god, I'm gonna have to go back there again, and don't know why those raptors came on the island, but they're red to me, so I assume they're at least in their 40s. So we're gonna have to do it again. Same plan, same everything. I was ready to take them on too. Maybe it's a good... I'm gonna have to look up the raptors. I don't know why they wandered into that area. Maybe I should camp in a different spot. That gnome is a wizard, by the way, so he's the same thing as Cynthia. It was a really good way of leveling up. Obviously that gnome area isn't because of the raptors and that wandering guy. But Cynthia's a really good way of... she's got no faction herself. She's a wizard. She goes down fast within like 3 hits. 2, sometimes 2. If you can get her before she puts buffs on herself, you can take her down with 2 hits. Winter's Roar. So from 36 to about 40, 42, she's good. And I think I got the whole last level just from soloing her here. So I'm going to go back. And it'll take me like an hour, but I got to do it. Quest has to be finished. I do believe I found a better candidate for the shovel. Now, shovel is kind of a neutral thing. It's not lore. It's not no drop or no trade, I guess, in P99. Used to be no drop in Classic. This is Furball Miller. He's level 7. I'm out in West Karana at the farm in the western part of the zone. So I don't have any attack spells. I only need 1. He's level 7. In fact, I'll probably go melee him. There's a big ogre. He's part of the farm. And he's the same level as me. I don't want to run into him. Let's just put this on. Don't need my pet for this, but hopefully he'll always spawn in this area because it's far away from the ogre, pretty much. So let's see. It's uncommon drop, same rate of dropping it as that gnome that I made an attempt on. So he's dead already. Nothing good came out of killing him. Didn't get it. No fang. No trade item. I don't know. Is this for the Kinos Fang quest? It says 1, so I presume you can get more of them. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to hang around and get off that guy. It's a lot safer doing it this way than going out to Timorous Deep. There's a lot of mobs in the game that drop shovels. I think virtually all of them. There's like 3 that don't, or 4 that don't. But there's like a dozen or 15 that do drop it, and it's all within Shardok. I don't know where that is. Never been there. I suppose I should keep invisibility on myself, just in case. I don't want to run into that big ugly ogre. So I'll keep trying. This is the last key to the quest. Other thing anybody can do, you can go and spend, was it 100, 150, 200 plat? This guy is blue. I can kill him. Out in auctioning for it in East Common Lands. Yeah, you can get it that way from people. I guess I'm being kind of cheap, but even if I wanted to spend the money, there's no guarantee that somebody would be selling it. So at least this is more of a guaranteed way of getting it. I just have to spend my time camping the spot. So I don't have tracking, unlike my Ranger Theron, who I spent like a whole day here a few months back, getting him up to, what, 23 or something. So I'll just have to hang around here and give it a few minutes and go. Maybe he'll pop around the area, this knoll. But if I don't see him, I'll just have to hunt over the farm. The farm is big. I don't see any farm animals. I don't know how they're plowing the fields. And yeah, for just one family to plow fields of this size without ox or horse, yeah, maybe they use magic, who knows. Alright, I'll be back. Second time. I killed one of the millers. Cleat Miller. Got no experience, no body to loot, he just disappeared. Very strange. And he was blue to me too. Everybody out here is going to be KOS to me anyways. Here's the shovel. Wow, awesome, man. I have the shovel. It's a weapon too. I can't put it on. Is it two-handed? Class all, race all. I should have two-handed blunt. Primary. Strange. Take this off. Why can't it go on my... Well, anyways, now that we're done this part, I will just gate back. It's very, very easy. I don't need any of these spells because I need my travel spells is what I need. Along my strength, 14 minutes, give myself a strength. So I'll be back and you'll see me in Warsliks Woods. See you soon. Alright, after much running around, we are back. Here is the Iksar Knight. Obviously, the giant fort is being camped. Okay, so in the actual the quest description on the wiki, it says to give him 3 items, but I have 4 here, so I'm hoping that's just a typo. Otherwise, well, it's not like I need. All I need is his chalp diagram or whatever it is, and my Knight's Kukri to hand in. So there's the diagram. He accidentally swallows a mouthful of flare fire seeds. Ack, I can't believe you did it. Here's the chalp diagram. I don't know what chalp is. Don't know what it is. Probably in the conversations you'll hear about it. So all that's done. Now we just go hand it in. And I don't know how much XP I got. Maybe about... I'm not sure, actually. I wasn't paying attention. I'll have to check it out when I see this later. Now we have to return to Lord Iksar. I'm not sure what level I need to be for the next set. There's Iksar right here. Next set of quests. I like to do 2 at a time per video. I think 7 and 8. So this is 3 and 4. So 7 and 8 will probably have to be a whole video just by themselves because they're very involved. 8 is with Velius whenever that comes out. Yeah, so I don't know when I'll be putting out another video because I think 6 is Downer. I think I need to go kill a bunch of Cly inside down there. There's some kind of special dagger, visceral dagger I need to get from down there. And I was reading the description as I was running out here. I don't know what, like on the boat I was reading the description. I don't know where I'm even supposed to go for the 5th quest. It's a little confusing. But we also have armor quests to start up. I'll probably be seeing about doing them maybe around level 30. I'll start that. Wearing banded till then, it's not the end of the world, but see, doing these quests also saves me thousands of plat from upgrading, which will come a lot easier 40 plus, but until level 40 I really think that the quest armor, focus on getting the quest armor starting level 30 is the best bet. Unless you have been playing for years, have many level 60s, and have hundreds of thousands of plat. That's just not really going to happen to somebody who plays casually for 6 months. Alright, so Lord Kaisar. Here we go. Close this. My Knight's Kukri. Make sure that's a Knight's Kukri. And the chop diagram. And I have the Zealot's Kukri. It is 7 damage, 1 hand slash, delay of 25. Oh, plus 3 intelligence and 3 versus magic. Save versus magic. So, yeah, if I started out with this weapon, I definitely would have used it probably up to about level 10, 12, but still it's nothing compared to my Mithril two-handed sword, which is 21 damage, 40 delay, and has the haste effect. 20 is it 31% haste? So it works out to about, of course, about 30 delay. Actually, it's a really good weapon, especially when the damage cap comes off at 20. I think there's another damage cap that comes off at 30, and that was the final one. So this is the sword that I used probably from level 20 to all the way to the end of the game when I was playing. Actually, that's not true, because I was using the level 7. There's 7th Knight's quest, the Crusader's test quest weapon, and it was like 12 damage, 24 delay, single weapon. And I actually have the shield. I bought the shield. It's the Mistmore shield. It's nothing special, but I guess I kind of bought it for nostalgia. That's the same shield I was using. And yeah, so I don't know when I'll be making the next video, like I said. Until then, I haven't played Sarkis for very much, so maybe I'll make a Sarkis video after this next and show me taking out that girl, what's her name, in Wrath Mountains. So thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe.